anniversary of LPW CWS. Thank you for being here. Delmar, Denise, Audrey, Len, Paige, everybody. Baby, I feel like I keep calling you by your Twitter name, sorry. It's so gosh dang good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Who's out at a pro wrestling show for the first time tonight? That's the guy in our merchandise he bought at our last show. Thank you, Jason. It means a lot. Quite literally, we've been running these Thursday shows for the final, well, Thursday. Redundancy's redundant, isn't it? But the final Thursday of each and every month, partnering with the premier training facility in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And not only are we bringing in some of their trainees tonight, we're bringing in some of the best. Stop me if you've heard this before. From across North America, we got a ladder match for the Clandestine Wrestling Society Championship. I'm so damn happy to see you, Delmar. Gigi, Reid's home.
Welcome home.
Speedball like Bailey and Nicole go one-on-one for the first time ever, right goddamn here. If you think we ain't giving you the best, my money's where my mouth is, friends. And thank you guys for putting your money where yours is and supporting, yeah, I'm biased, the best pro wrestling you're going to find in this province. For those of you who are out at a pro wrestling show for the first time tonight, my name is Spencer Love. I will be your minister of fun, your MC, your maitre d', and most importantly, the guy who you're going to want the hell to get off this stage as quickly as possible, because lots of love to me, but there's a goddamn great group of people in the back. We're going to show you why we believe and why I have said multiple times, follow me on Twitter if you don't believe me, that we are the best that comes to offer. I'm so goddamn happy to see y'all. It's been a real rough month. I turned 32. Thank you, Cena.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
And if anybody wants to donate to the Spencer Loves Back Hurts All the Time Foundation, make sure you head up to the merch booth. The cut of the Love Pro Wrestling Oil Rumble shirts go directly to me.
Happy birthday!
You know how I know we've got good commentators? By their commentary, but also, like, come on. Don't throw it. It ain't a pen dash. Come on. No, brother, that's for tomorrow night. Because if you haven't picked up your tickets for LPW 24 hours to go, sorry, you're SOL. Because we are SOLD out for the 20th straight time, bringing the best of the best here. I've said it a million times and I'll say it again. A shout out to our commentators for tonight, Big Bad Boris and Dash, two of the most handsome individuals. And Boris, you didn't even need to put your glasses on for it. You look good either way. You might need them to make me look good, but that's a matter of opinion. We also want to recognize a couple of things, that we are number one on traditional Treaty 6 territories. The ancestral territory of the Cree, the Dene, the Métis, the Dakota Sioux, the Blackfoot, and of course, the Métis of Nations 2, 3, and 4. Stop me if you've heard this one as well before, you guys, but you're going to hear some cursing tonight. Most of it's going to come from me. If I hear anything racist, sexist, transphobic, homophobic, anything that makes anybody feel less than, well, you'll be left to see because you're getting the fuck out of my venue. Professional wrestling is for everybody, and we're going to make sure that each and every one of you, nearly 200 people in here tonight, have a goddamn blast. Does that sound good? I'm going to make you cheer a lot tonight. Show of thumbs.
is the Dirty Dozen. Welcome to Love Pro Wrestling and the Clandestine Wrestling Society prequel number 12. My name is Big Bad Boris, and I'm joined to my immediate right by Dash. And Dash, tonight we take these Thursday live events to the next level.
Boy, I'd say so. You said it well, man. I don't know. I have not seen a Thursday night like this. I don't know if we'll ever see another Thursday night like this, but I'm looking forward to this one.
We've got a packed house here at the Rec Room in South Edmonton, Alberta, and we are starting off with a bang as your Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, Michael Richard Blaze, and one half of your Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Taryn from Accounting, the Clandestine Society, making their way to the ring for tag team action.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada. First, one half of your Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Taryn from Accounting. And your savior, God into Wrestling, your Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, Michael Richard Blaze. Together, they are the Clandestine Society.
Ordinarily, you would see Taryn from Accounting with her ride-or-die teammate Stephen Crowe, but his dance card is more than full tonight. In our main event, defending that Championship of Salvation against Marz, the Specialist, in a ladder match. Michael Richard Blaze holding aloft that newly minted Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship belt.
That thing's a beauty.
Not to mention Speedball, Mike Bailey in the house, Nicole Matthews in the house. They're going to go one-on-one. And all these folks only paid a tenner to get in here. How about that?
How about that? No better bang for your buck than a Thursday night at Love Pro Wrestling.
Spencer looks. Oh, she took Spencer's beverage.
Screw around and find out, I guess.
I wouldn't stop her.
Nope. In fact, she can have my beer right now.
Making their way to the ring, their first challenger.
T.Y. Jackson, your LPW Scramble champion. One half of the opponents for the Clandestine Society tonight. He's got another big Scramble Championship title defense tomorrow night. But right now, it's tag team time.
Is there anybody more popular in this Rec Room than T.Y. Jackson?
Fans love T.Y. T.Y. loves the fans. There's some signs in the crowd with some questionable punctuation, but hey, the heart's in the right place.
Looks fine to me. Maybe from somebody that graduated from the Calgary Board of Education. Season error in that, but, looks just fine. You must be excited for who's coming out next. It's been a while.
The matriarch of Millwoods, Gigi Ray, making her return to LPW.
His tag team partner.
After her excursion to the Far East, it's going to be interesting to see how her game has changed with what she learned over there. Always in fighting shape, always ready to go. Also super popular, and this is going to be a hell of a contest open up.
It's a homecoming. It's a homecoming. You ever been to Millwoods, Boris?
I have been to Millwood.
Sorry about that.
Will you stop?
We in Sherwood Park don't make our way into Millwoods. It's dangerous.
Ooh. Stuart Garvey in charge of this pending melee.
No need for Gigi and Taryn to play stranger. They've been in the squared circle before a few times.
No strangers to each other. Our Taryn from Accounting and Gigi Ray.
Heads up!
Clandestine Society.
That's the way we roll.
Wasting no time.
Why would you? Why would you?
Taryn in the corner with Gigi Ray firing in right hands.
MRB barking out orders. Uh-oh.
Beautiful head scissors raining down right hands. The best laid plans not going according for the Clandestine Society.
Not sure that's how they drew it up.
Taryn from accounting dispatched to the floor. Michael Richard Blaze on the other side.
Don't look at each other like that.
And I think
oh boy,
we're going to cash in some frequent flyer miles up and over.
This thing escalated quickly.
Welcome to Love Pro Wrestling, everybody.
Take a seat, everybody, and now get the hell out of your seats.
I don't think we even rang the damn bell yet.
Nope, I don't think we have, and I'm not sure we've been told to.
Blaze back inside the ring. Gigi Ray up on the top. Twisting corkscrew, beautifully done. TY up top. Hits that swanton. There's the bell, and this one could be over right as before it starts.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if MRG got pinned in the first 10 seconds of this match?
Great presence of mind from Taryn from accounting.
Teamwork personified.
TY taking a seat or four.
Oh my goodness. No love lost.
Gigi Ray back inside the ring, squaring off with Michael Richard Blaze. Blaze just powering her up into that backbreaker. Keeps his grip. Great ambidextrous backbreaker show of power from your LPW Grand Champion.
2 knees, but 1 back.
Looking for some tandem offense here. Into the cutter.
Love it.
And this could be over.
It's a deep 2.
Show of fortitude from the native of Mill Woods to get the shoulders off the mat.
Crowd has not stopped chanting her name since she's gotten to the ring.
Jack Pride going to be in action a little later on as well. We've got a stacked 5-match card for you here on a Thursday night. Biting the face of Gigi Ray. There is no call. That's gross and violent is what that is. Emphasis on the gross.
He spit out a chunk of her nose.
God.
Is that gross?
That is gross. Ray hanging on to that middle rope for dear life. Driving the elbow.
Followed it up gloriously.
Near fall for Blaze, but Clandestine Society firmly in control.
I think Taryn looks impressed. You think Taryn looks impressed?
She's having a good time. Big smile on the face.
I'm having a good time. We are having a great time.
Gigi Ray now at the mercy of Clandestine Society, both members in the ring. Garvey trying to get some sort of order. Tandem offense again, hooking the far leg. Ray again able to get the shoulder up, looking to TY to get that tag close, but not close enough.
Taryn just keeps that smile on her face as long as she's kicking someone's ass.
Immediately snatched up by Taryn.
So you say Dash doesn't like fun? This is fun.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
I like Taryn's kind of fun.
We have differences in fun, but that's all right. Ray trying to fight up from underneath, clubbed down by the accounting department of the Clandestine Society. Into that opposing corner, tag to MRB.
Not sure Gigi was accounting for that. Sorry.
Reid Matthews, the thickness, going to be in action a little later against the Canadian Goose before his big match with Alan Angels tomorrow night. I mean, we talked so much about what's going on tonight. Tomorrow night, probably the most stacked Love Pro Wrestling live event we've done so far.
2-year anniversary, why wouldn't we?
MRB charging the corner, nothing but the boot of Gigi Ray.
That hesitation might have cost him.
Yeah, trying to get out of that corner. Handful of hair from Taryn.
That's one way to...
Trying to fight her way out of that corner, but wrist control from Blaze, reaching for the tag.
With everything he's got.
Oh, a handful of hair from Blaze.
Well, that's another way to do it.
Great show-off athleticism from Gigi Ray.
No kidding.
Now she needs to get over and make that tag. TY wants in that ring in the worst kind of way. Blaze immediately catches the tiger by the toe, so to speak, trying to drag away from that corner. Taryn distracting the referee. He did not see that tag. Gonna force TY to get back on the apron.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fun, right? You like that fun? That's
yeah,
fun.
that's a great. Stu's the best referee here. This is why he's showing it right now. He's got a chant from the crowd. I mean, they're saying hit the ref, but
charging the corner, but she got caught by Blaze and rammed across the ring. Small of the back right into that top turnbuckle.
spins her through. What's he got in mind here? Oh boy.
European uppercut right between the shoulder blades, snapping the neck. Tag into Taryn from accounting. Everything going the way of the society so far.
That chop echoed through the rec room. Taryn's not messing around. Oh, man. Oh, that stomp.
That could be enough to get it done. Ray again showing great wherewithal to escape that pinning combination, but she can't take much more punishment. She's been in there a long time.
Oh, she took that one right in the ribs. You could see it in her face immediately.
Again, trying to fight up. Taryn goes from behind, backdrop driver right on the back of her head. Another quick cover.
Right on those ribs she just gave the knee to, don't forget, Boris. That's going to give you a tender spot there. You get dropped on that, and you're going to feel it every time.
Yeah, you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Right.
Handful of hair dragging back to that corner. Quick tag into the champ. MRB will face Rose tomorrow night at LPW 2024. But right now, another instance of perhaps combination offense. Ray able to slip out the back door. Meeting of the minds between the Clandestine Society.
What the heck?
Scissors into the DDT.
Wow.
Blaze beside himself, but quickly regained his bearings and able to avoid that tag.
Cut that ring in half again.
Blaze out on that ring apron. Charging in, head scissors, spiked MRB.
Wow.
Head first into the canvas. And now is the time.
TY is fired up. He wants in that ring.
Gigi Ray clawing her way to the corner. Tag team back again.
Got her by the foot. I don't know if she can get there. It's
Inches,
oh.
centimeters, if you will. Super kick.
Ain't no party like a super kick party.
TY's been caged in that corner long enough. He's letting it all out.
No kidding. Right through the ends of his feet.
And this place just came unglued. The educated feet of your scramble champion. Handling business.
Oh.
TFA taking the bullet for the champ.
But she wasn't the legal competitor, Boris.
Jackson
That might have bought MRB some time.
Jackson following Blaze up to that top rope.
Look at the teamwork of the Clandestine Society. Taryn, no hesitation whatsoever to jump in and take that bullet for MRB. That's a team right there.
Jockeying for position up on that top rope.
Oh boy.
Very, very dangerous. Spanish fly from T.Y. Jackson. Two. Oh. In the nick of time, Taryn makes the save. Gigi Ray back in the ring. All four competitors going to mix it up. May I remind you, this is only our opening contest.
Of the potato skins before the main course, we might add.
I hate you.
I love hating you.
Shining wizard from Taryn from accounting. Slow to follow up.
What a pace. What a pace. What a start. This is awesome.
Taryn dragging the carcass of MRB into the pinning combination. TY getting that right shoulder off the canvas just in time.
Just kicking out on instinct there. That was close to 3.
Blaze making the tag to Taryn from accounting.
Gigi's back up on the apron. What are they?
Taryn ascending up to that top turnbuckle. TY trying to escape the clutches of MRB.
I think he has.
Got his feet underneath him up on that middle rope.
Again, look at the teamwork of the Clandestine Society. You don't know what fist is going to hit you. It's Taryn with a left and MRB with a right. And now whatever this is.
Blaze crumbling down to the canvas. Sunset power bomb. TY hit the canvas hard.
I think his sun has set.
And Gigi Ray forced to come in and make the save.
Took us 10 minutes to get our first fecal chant.
Clotheslining Blaze over the top, down to the floor.
Wow. Why do I have a feeling this isn't going to... Yep.
Blaze dragging Ray, or trying to drag Ray down to the floor.
Boris, who are the legal competitors?
I have no idea. There's the tag.
There's one.
Gigi Ray and I believe Taryn and Ray are the legal combatants. Nice drop kick from Ray.
With authority. Oh!
Back heel kick right on target. Hooking the leg, going for another cover. MRB nowhere in sight, but Taryn able to get the shoulder up.
All four of these competitors exhausted already. The pace is just burgless.
Multiple tags. Looks like some tandem offense being set up by our scramble champion and Gigi Ray.
Wow. Stalling
Taryn
suplex.
from accounting planted in the middle. MRB able to make the save, or that would have been it.
I agree. Oh. I don't want to repeat what MRB just said, but that was personal.
Everybody throwing bombs in the middle of the ring.
Everybody's inner fury just bursting out here at the end of this match. Barely standing on their own 2 feet.
Everybody leaving it all in the ring.
See how Mouse swelling up under MRB's eye.
Roaring elbow to Gigi Ray, took her out. TY down as well.
Looks like MRB and Taryn.
TY back to his feet, up on the middle rope goes MRB. Hate that kick.
What a dark wild here.
Floating over, butterfly in the arms. Nice suplex from Gigi Ray. Little assist from T.Y. Jackson.
Might have messed up her momentum more than anything else.
Ray all the way up. Hurricanrana from the top.
And holds it.
Blaze able to reverse.
With the reverse and then a switch.
Stacked up from
That's
TFA.
3, Boris.
Clandestine Society gonna get the win.
Just like that. Just like that. It does not take more than a blink of an eye when you face the Clandestine Society.
I mean, when you're right, you're right. Ray unhappy with the way this all shook out, but the Clandestine Society going to walk out with the momentum and with the W going into tomorrow night's big bouts. T.Y. Jackson obviously dejected, as is Gigi Ray, but they will live to fight another day.
Disappointed is one thing.
MRB getting in the face of a ringside fan, that's a little uncomfortable.
I mean, what does MRB do that is comfortable these days? I mean, you got a new grand championship. I notice he's the only one that's linked it.
I think I speak for the rest of this packed house when I wouldn't mind seeing those two team up one more time.
Yeah, you probably speak for the rest of the house. You're right.
Nailed it.
Was he trying to spell Toronto?
Have you ever wanted to try pro wrestling training? Get in the ring? The Clandestine Wrestling Society is hosting its next beginner's minicamp on April 6th and 7th in Edmonton. Come give it a try. See what it's like. Run the ropes. Take your first bumps and more. Go to www.clandestinewrestlingsociety.com/minicamp to sign up now.
We've got commercials now, you guys. And if you subscribe for $15.99 a month, you'll get Love Pro Wrestling commercial free. I was saying, Bill Burns, I am the best. I hear everything in the crowd. I've got these big ears and they ain't entirely useless. I promise you that. I know I asked one more time, but a huge shout out for Gigi, man. From Japan to Edmonton, heading back to Texas. No one's as worldwide, and she's the goddamn reason.
I'd say the fans want to see her back.
That's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned.
I don't have any clever response, so I'm just going to go ahead and introduce a match. Scheduled for... There we go. The following contest is scheduled for... And is going to be refereed by PPW Senior Official, making his return to Love Pro Wrestling, referee Curtis Barnum.
Is that guy your cousin?
We're looking into that. I got one of them those 23andMe gimmicks. I'm working on that. Zoe Sager, your LPW Challenge Championship set for action. One of the biggest matches in her career tomorrow night, but right now, she is focused on the man of two minds, and Jack Pride. Look back across the 2-year history of Love Pro Wrestling, there has been, I want to say, less than 5 events where Zoe didn't have gold.
Yeah, I'd say your Calgary math's pretty accurate this time.
The sun shines on a dog's ass.
I'm going to have you be silent while Jack Pride makes his way.
The leader of 7, the head of the snake, if you will, Jack Pride, set to go one-on-one with the intangible one.
I think Jack is here.
Jack is in the house, and I'll tell you, the mood definitely different.
Well, I don't know how I feel about this, Boris.
Dare I... How you doing, Jack? You look good. Dare I say, things are a lot more fun when Jack's around.
You think so?
You look a little upset about this.
I am upset about this. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm half okay with it.
Say hi, Jack.
Well, hi everybody that's listening. It's Jack tonight. Pride said he doesn't have the time for this show, so it's us.
All right, there you go. There you hear it from the horse's mouth.
Pride's too good for Thursdays. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It all starts to come together.
Yeah.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
7
we're not
involved in
cheating.
tag team action tomorrow night, if memory serves me correctly. I've been known to be wrong. If you watch the LPW preview show, I was wrong on just about everything, but that's okay. I'm just a man. Just a man from Calgary.
That's right. One of the best they got. Very flawed. Very flawed.
There is the bell, and we are underway. Match number 2 on a Thursday night here in Edmonton. And I gotta say, that smile on Jack's face looks oddly out of place. We haven't seen a lot of that over the past number of months.
Yeah, he'll have that smile on his face until Zoe slaps it off him.
Zoe looks a little bit out of sorts, and I don't blame her.
I'm a little out of sorts.
Charging in, drop toe hold.
Without that pride, mean streak, without that evil, sadistic, violent, how is Jack gonna fare against Zoe Sager, boys?
Jack able to shove Sager off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle from your challenge champion, and never shying away from showing disrespect to her opponent.
You ever seen anybody win a wrestling match with respect?
Actually, I have many times. Thank you very much. Another big shoulder tackle from Zoe Sager.
Stay on him, Zoe.
Bit more of a serious face, charging those ropes again. Perhaps third time's the charm for Jack Pride.
Pretty proud of himself.
A much better outcome if you're dressed in purple tonight, as Jack Pride is. That might have just pissed Zoe off. Through the legs goes Pride. Up and over, and a big forearm elbow strike. Leaping neck breaker. Handful of hair there. Maybe there is a little bit of Jack in there still, perhaps.
Well, he's been known to show his face.
Slingshot crossbody over the top. Took out Zoe Sager hard.
Wow. She is right laid out on the floor.
Jack trying to get Zoe back in the ring.
Zoe's trying to call a timeout. I think they should probably give her one. I think she could use a few minutes to recruit.
There's no timeouts in wrestling. There's no crying in baseball. There's no timeouts in wrestling.
Zoe Sager wants one, though. What if Zoe Sager wants one? Oh, she wants one.
Sager going for the cover. Jack out at 2. And now Sager looking to go to work on Jack Pride. Still to come. Speedball Mike Bailey. Nicole Matthews one-on-one.
Like, are you kidding me? Wow.
And we're going to hang that championship of salvation high above the ring. Stephen Crowe defending against Marz, the specialist, in our main event. Sager showing ultimate disrespect, standing on her opponent.
I'll flip him over and pin him.
Pretty sure-footed up there. I wonder if he's ever gone surfing before.
I mean, is there anything Zoe can't do?
Using Jack as a human surfboard. Going for a cover again.
Zoe could surf. Zoe could play basketball. Zoe could score a hat trick if we played her for the Oilers.
Maybe a shutout.
Maybe a shutout. Throw her in that.
Blatantly choking Pride
Shutouts.
on that middle rope.
We mentioned that tomorrow will be our 20th straight sellout.
Something to be pretty damn proud of, if you ask me. Hard rights and lefts, body shots, shoulder tackles.
Hey, whoa. Your cousin's got his hands where they shouldn't be.
Referee having to physically move Zoe out of the corner. Created a bit of space for Pride. Oh, man, he ate that turnbuckle for lunch.
Jack, may I correct you?
Now just the mount and firing in, raining down rights. And again, referee having to physically restrain Sager.
How many times do you want to go to that well? Oh. Knock the wind out of you.
Yeah, hard kick into the rib area.
Straight into the chokehold. Might as well double down on that.
Grinding Jack down to the mat. Referee position to see if he wants to give it up.
No sign of fading.
Jack able to get his knees under and back up to a vertical pace, trying to escape the clutches, but again, just ground down to the canvas. Referee want to check to make sure that's not a choke. That forearm across the throat, maybe.
Make up your mind.
Reid Matthews going to go one-on-one with the Goose. Also still to come here on Thursday night. Pride again, Jack back up to his feet. Sager right up onto the back, all the weight, but able to use that turnbuckle to escape the clutches. Nice drop kick.
Oh, hate there. Still struggling to breathe, but he's bought himself some time.
Jack back up to his feet, looking to mount some offense.
And he found some.
Series of clotheslines, big leaping strike.
Superman punch from Jack. Super Jack punch? Oh, we'll go with that.
Lavender haze from Jack. Not quite enough to get it done. We've seen him use that particular move to a great deal of success during his Scramble Championship run. A very impressive Scramble Championship run.
Oh, hell yeah.
Charging in. Zoe able to sidestep, nothing but canvas.
10-1-1 in 12 contests.
Through the legs again, but got caught by the follicles.
What would we know about follicles?
I had them at some at one back in '95, maybe. Oh man, vicious knee right between the eyes sends Jack down to the canvas.
Back to their feet.
Zoe now able to pick her spots with those kicks. STO from your challenge champion.
The train might have ran out of gas. I don't. Pride hasn't been the same since. And then I say Pride, and now I'm screwed up. Jack has not been the same.
And you have to wonder when Zoe looks at Jack Pride right now, is she seeing Speedball Mike Bailey?
Well, you know she's going to want to finish this one off as quickly as she can.
Sliding clothesline. This might be it right here. Jack able to get up at 2.
That might have been 3.
And some frustration, more than frustration, showing.
Is that up in position? I don't know. Zoe seems pretty convinced that was 3. Oh boy.
Well, regardless, referee's decision is final.
Boris, we've seen this from Zoe. When she snaps like this, it becomes dangerous for whoever she's in the ring with.
We've seen Zoe pick her opponents up on her shoulders before. Pride had that scouted, wanted no part of it. Up on that middle rope. Ooh, caught a big right hand.
And another. Oh, and returned.
Pride trying to fight his way out of this predicament. Sager hit the canvas hard.
Jack with a headbutt.
All the way up onto that top turnbuckle.
Oh boy.
Went for the double stomp. No water. Oh, but he caught that one.
He sure did.
Hooking the leg. Sager out at 2. Jack a little shocked he wasn't able to get a 3 with that. Zoe has a lot of things, and resilient is definitely on that list.
This thing's coming down to will and determination.
Rolling through, shoulders, handful of hair into the Dragon Sleeper. Jack trying to lock on that Dragon Sleeper. Zoe using the hair to escape.
Hair, maybe the eyes.
Oh, I think she did go to the eyes. You're exactly right, Pride.
Whatever advantage she could find, really.
Vision compromised and tried to kick his face off his face. There's the Z Factor. And after the Z Factor usually comes a count of 3. Zoe Sager with a big win over Jack Pride as she prepares for tomorrow night at Speedball Mike Bailey.
Looking forward to seeing Pride tomorrow.
Jack upset to say the least, but they put up a hell of a fight. One gun salute on the way out the door. As we roll on Thursday night.
Why Spencer looks so dejected?
Do I want one beer? Do I want two beers?
Andres Marz.
Do I want threes beers? Fours beers? 5 beers? A daiquiri? A margarita? A shot of tequila? I take a break, I gotta get home after that. And then another Caesar, because you gotta sober up. We got a lot to do tomorrow.
Bloody Mary?
But I'll take that one beer. That's the Americanized Caesar. That's our bastard Caesar.
I mean virgin. I meant like virgin. Shirley Temple's what I meant.
How do you confuse a Shirley?
I'm an idiot. It's fine.
Boo this man!
Man, we let anybody in here.
Hold on.
I like Shirley Temples.
Cheer this man! He ain't getting off.
Hey!
Andres Marz. Andres Marz.
You're talking to him!
Bar tabs more open than half the wrestlers in this province.
We love Chop
Drinks
Talk.
minus drinking, so make sure that
We
you're number
love
one.
Chop Talk.
Grab me a Brainbuster brew if you so feel
love
inclined, and
Chop Talk.
thank you, Dean. Number 2,
We love
please
Chop
make sure
Talk.
you get home safe, because tomorrow night, number 3, we've released an additional 20 tickets so we can get 400 people in here for tomorrow night. So, grab them, because we're gonna sell out. We're gonna sell out this month, next month, May, June, July, West Edmonton Mall, whatever venues we choose to show up at. Brother, you better believe there's gonna be no tickets left. So grab them, but again, make sure you're getting home safe, because if we're going to encourage a couple of drinks tonight, we're more so going to encourage the fact that all of you get home and you get the opportunity to be back again. Sound good? Sound good? This side was louder. Sound good? Oh, this side was louder. Sound good? There's double the seats over here. Prove it wrong. You guys are gonna give me diabetes. You're so damn sweet. I won't do that. I'm impartial. I'm a promoter. I'm not supposed to like or dislike people. Ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, please welcome to the ring, the Thickness, Reid.
Let's go.
Reid Matthews set to go one-on-one tomorrow night, taking on TNA superstar Alan Angels. And we saw Reid Matthews with some choice words on social media this week.
The undefeated chants echo out through the rec room for very good reason.
The stats don't lie. Looks like Reid's got something to say.
Listen. Isn't Spencer the boss?
Not right now.
Come on, tomorrow's gonna be such a great night. LPW 24 hours to go. I know that's a big number for you. And my opponent tomorrow, the front man, Alan Angels. He's up there.
Now maybe we can kick his ass. Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Kick his ass!
So, to all of you who haven't seen... Shut up! Don't mind the idiots in the back row. Alan Angels and everyone else in the audience, I hope you're going to enjoy tomorrow. Because regardless what happens, the thickness, Reid Matthews, is staying undefeated. Because Alan Angels is just but a piece, a tiny, little, insignificant piece to the puzzle that is the thickness, Reid Matthews. Shut up, you guys aren't a piece. None of you are a piece to my puzzle. I will achieve perfection by beating every person in this ring. So, what are we waiting for? I didn't come here just to talk to you guys.
You're a piece.
Go ahead, bring on my opponent.
You're a piece.
The thickness calling his shot ahead of tomorrow night's big contest against the front man. I'm hearing unconfirmed rumors now. I don't want to spread gossip, but I'm hearing unconfirmed rumors that that's going to open the event tomorrow night. Now,
Big Bad Scoops, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not saying that that's like fact in case, it's not, and then I look like an idiot, which is like a thing I do lately. But I'm hearing unconfirmed rumors that might be the opener. But right now, we're about to have a honking good time as the Canadian Goose makes his way to ringside to take on the thickness Reid Matthews, one of the most popular athletes we have here in LPW. You're a big Goose guy.
It's a good time for me to go to the washroom. I'll be right back.
You're down, right? Get it down. Goose down. That's good. That's a good one.
He's going to be down with the thickness.
Give a quick plug for the Monday Night Shaw podcast hosted by this young gentleman.
Goose is looking good, I got to admit.
Absolutely. Goose has dropped some weight. He's looking good. He's down some fighting weight, in some fighting shape.
And as his shirt says, flock around and find out.
He's in tough tonight against the thickness Reid Matthews.
He's more than in tough. He's in thick. Extra thick.
The Canadian Goose and the Wolf Boy will be in tag team action tomorrow night. As, of course, we mentioned the thickness Reid Matthews. Now it's a stacked lineup we got going on tomorrow night. Mark Wheeler back in the house. Artemis Spencer back in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Speedball back in the house.
Oh, yeah.
You and I are back in the house.
Oh, yeah. And who's sitting beside us?
Veda Scott will join us on commentary.
I can't wait for that.
Always a pleasure to have Veda at our table. Reid Matthews about to give perhaps a display to Alan Angels about what he's all about ahead of their match tomorrow.
I mean, it'll be a pleasure to sit at this table with somebody with some wit and intelligence.
Big hip toss from the Goose. See, a lot of people take the Goose lightly. Michael Richard Blaze, one of those people, and he almost got taken out.
Yeah, keyword almost. Where did Goose end up at the end of that match? Flat on his back.
But it was a hell of a fight. Shaw able to go behind, race control. Matthews trying to break the grip, able to do so, goes behind on his own.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a strength match with Reid Matthews.
Standing switch from Kyle Shaw. They're running out of real estate there, off the ropes, rolling through. Great ring awareness. Goose been at this game a long time.
Yep.
Off the ropes, nice drop down from the thickness. Up and over. He's thick, but he's also incredibly athletic. Nice drop kick from Shaw.
A series of collisions.
And perhaps Matthews taking the Goose a little bit light. Up onto that middle rope.
Whoa.
Nice head scissors. Down to the floor goes the thickness. Honk along and home.
You don't.
Perhaps the Canadian Goose is about to take flight. Oh, we got caught by a big, thick forearm.
Don't
from
migrate.
Matthews.
Don't fly south too fast, Goose.
And the only thing scarier than Reid Matthews is a pissed off Reid Matthews. Vertical suplex, he put some stank on it.
I mean, those fingers are more than just a warning label. Those are 3 sticks of dynamite.
And now Matthews able to slow down that momentum that Shaw built up early on. Work at his pace. Choking the life out of the Goose while he gives a sermon to the front row.
That's a church I'll show up to.
Coming up next,
the Church of Thick.
Nicole Matthews. Speedball Mike Bailey going one-on-one. Oh, man. I mean, that would crush my sternum. I'd be on the way to the hospital after that.
Oh, boy. He's just going to sit down and admire his work. Front row seat. Front row seat to his own work. He's honking for him, even. See? Look at all the respect he's got.
Oh, yeah, respect. Overflowing. That's one thing about Reid Matthews. Overflowing with respect for his opponents.
He's giving Goose a honk.
Don't tell him this.
He's giving Goose a honk.
Back inside the middle of the squared circle.
Remind me who you picked in this match for exposure?
Hush now. Don't talk about old stuff.
Reid is in the room now.
Look at the size of the arm as it squeezes the life out of Kyle Shaw. Referee in position to see if Shaw wants to tap out.
His arm, very thick arm secured around the beak.
Making his way back to his feet, feeding off the honks. Big headbutt from Shaw. Now peppering with those right hand jabs. Big elbow. Make it 2. Able to hang on into the Russian leg sweep. And the Canadian Goose swings the pendulum back in his favor.
How does a Canadian Goose learn a Russian leg sweep?
Could we see an upset here?
Oh! Back to him!
DDT!
Oh my God! Boris!
2!
This is an upset! Oh!
Doesn't get much closer than that. You saw your whole life flash before your eyes.
That's Reid Matthews on his back on the ground. You don't see that very often, if ever. Hey, you said it about the Goose. You know, like, even the goose in the animal kingdom is a brave bird.
He went for the sister Abagoose, but ended up the victim of a ripcord. Down to the floor goes Matthews. Shaw charging the ropes.
Oh, he hit it this time.
Takes out the thickness into the second row. Back inside the ring. I think Goose is feeling it.
I don't know if that's called a suicide dive or if he's just flying south. Oh, he's going to the top rope. Gonna fly again.
Shaw up on that high rent district, picking his spot.
Methodically. Did he take too much time?
Cross body, but Matthews just unwavering. Muscling him into that power slam. What a show of strength.
Look, I know Goose wanted to pick his spot there, and he needed to be accurate with that, but you can't waste time with Reid Matthews in the ring. He gave him just enough time to be able to recover. That's what happens.
Matthews pissed. He thought that was going to be enough to get it done. In the center of the ring. That right hand is free, trying to avoid the impact of the down with the thickness.
We're going to see it.
Hurling him across the ring, and he hit him with the world. Right between the eyes. Oh, he got the shoulder up.
Kneed him so hard in the beak, I just heard his goslings chirp. That wasn't that good, I'm sorry. Sounded better in my head.
Shaw feeding off this packed house, getting back to his feet. Ducked that roaring elbow. Rolling through, shoulders down.
Oh my
And again, almost enough. Almost got the 3. Frustration.
hit it
And
that
now
time.
a roaring elbow. Reid Matthews hits the down with the thickness. And Kyle Shaw's Goose is cooked.
You said it, partner. I can't top that.
Reid Matthews' winning streak continues.
The freight train rolls on.
And Alan Angels, if you're watching, this ain't going to be a Great White North vacation. This is going to be a scrap.
Reid Matthews just finished his appetizer. Main course tomorrow, and it's the front man.
I say this a lot, and it sounds very cliche, but man, we got the best seats in the house for that one tomorrow. But we still got a lot more to come tonight.
Crazy to say it, but I think we're just warming up. Is that possible?
Win or lose, you got to have a lot of respect for the Goose. Always puts up a hell of a fight.
Lost a few feathers, but he'll live another day.
He loves you too. He loves you too. Friends, before we get into our next 2 matches, a friendly reminder, as you can see on the screen, we got a couple of mini camps coming up on April 6th and 7th. You want to learn how to be the best of the best? They all tap your shoulder, and I bet you see you there. You know what? I can guarantee you'll at least be the 2nd worst athlete there, because I'll see you there, and I'm a shit athlete. If you want to sign up, head to the website. You want to learn from the best, you want to be the best. So learn from MRB, learn from TFA, learn from Zoe, learn from the best of the best. Scott, man, if you heard this before, what Canada's got to offer. Thank you to Andre's Barcap for sponsoring this month's minigame.
I love you, Andre's Barcap! Andre's Barcap! Andre's Barcap! Andre's Barcap!
Andre already closed it out. Boo this man! Boo! But cheer this man, he's a great human being.
I love Andre!
Hey, we I do too. I just can't yell. I've got to do a lot tomorrow for a sold out show.
I'll win special.
Get back to the floor and you start yelling at me again, Ronnie. I missed you a touchdown. I'm trying so hard to get on with it. But Andre deserves to be cheered. Am I right? I'm going to get long-winded before the next one, so for the next one, and I hyperbolize a lot, I'm a wrestling promoter.
Hyperbolize, that's good.
Jeez.
It's a
Book learning
Canadian
word.
dream matchup. We've said since day one
Hyperbolize with
that we're gonna
truculence.
make
He didn't go to
history
Crescent
in
Heights High School.
We're the
Nope.
only indie promotion around
Sherwood Park.
Rogers Place. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the only promotion in Alberta selling out 20 straight shows. Yeah. And we're going to bring you a match that Canada's been waiting for 15 years. Between 2 standard bearers of this industry. Yeah. And if you don't like this match, you're a dummy. Thank you for indulging me. Shout out to Judge Ben Home in this hand.
LPW head official.
He knows how to play a G chord.
Got a hell of a voice.
We made a lot of history together. You said some mean stuff to me. You used to slick back your hair. You used to be a piece of shit, but you're not anymore. Do you want to referee history? There we go. Thumbs up. Nice. There we go. Ben's in, you guys. Like handsome for this one. Thousands are going to watch, like they always have.
Ben's impartial. Ben's impartial. Ben's impartial.
All right, for what it's worth, I'll make you a compromise. Chant a lot next time, I'll talk a lot next time. But Jason, you ready for some cool shit? Yeah! Here we go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Will be refereed by Judge Ben Omen.
Ready to make history, Big Bad Boris?
Making their way to the ring first.
As soon as this matchup was announced, the online buzz was palpable, and we've been waiting patiently. And tonight, it's finally here as Nicole Matthews breaches the curtain, making her way to ringside. I'm sure she's packed her bad attitude with her.
East versus West. One of British Columbia's best versus one of the best from Quebec. In person in an LPW ring. And we get to see it first.
Nicole Matthews has conquered in every promotion she has been in, and it's been a lot of promotions all over Canada into the United States. Tonight taking on one of the best that professional wrestling has to offer, but she's one of the best professional wrestling has to offer. You see Speedball Mike Bailey weekly on Thursday nights on your TNA television program. And tonight, he makes his return to Love Pro Wrestling.
Boris, this is my first time sitting in front of a microphone for Speedball Mike Bailey. And the fact that I get to call this match with you against Nicole Matthews, wake me up. I'm dreaming.
I'll pinch you now. You're still here. You're still with me.
Don't pinch me there. Do it harder.
Ben Omen, the law in this town, Judge Ben Omen, rather, the law in this town for our semi-main event.
Look, we talk a lot about the best that Canada has to offer, right? There's this group of wrestlers, MRB, Nicole Matthews, Artemis Spencer, coast to coast. Speedball Mike Bailey's in a league of his own, Boris. This is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. 2024 TNA Match of the Year, 2023 TNA Match of the Year.
And next week in Philadelphia, the biggest week of the year for our industry, and I know that Mike Bailey is going to be there and try to set the record again for most matches in a week, most matches in a day. But right now, he is laser focused on Nicole Matthews. Fans chanting West versus East, and that's true, that's what it is. But it's just incredible talent against incredible talent. Ben's making us wait, following all the protocols. We want to ring the damn bell and get this on the road.
I'm not going to miss my cue with Ben Omen, I'll tell you that for free.
He'll yell at you if you don't ring that bell.
Again?
So we'll peek behind the curtain there. And we are underway, first time ever.
Nailed it, Ben.
And I just want to point out really quickly, this is not our main event. We still got a ladder match for the Championship of Salvation.
I'd like to point out this is Thursday night.
To headline our event.
You famously called this Thursday night our appetizer before the main course, and I'd put this appetizer up against any meal in Canada.
And Matthews on her best behavior so far, which kind of surprises me. Nice handspring, sidestep, up and over.
Surprises you for sure. There is a nasty side always bubbling underneath the surface of Nicole Matthews.
Yeah, okay, I'll call all that, sure.
They did some stuff.
That
really
was
fast.
a whole bunch of awesome shit. That's what it was. I'm just going to call it that. I apologize for my language. Spencer gets when I get one.
I hate when you're funny.
And you have to think, we talked about Zoe Sager earlier on. Tomorrow night, Speedball gets a shot at gold here at LPW, but Nicole Matthews also a shot at gold as she's going to team up with Artemis Spencer to take on Ride or Die. And whatever's left of Stephen Crowe after our main event tonight. So there's a lot of subplots and winding roads throughout this matchup as well as our main event.
Well said. But I just can't wait to see how it all turns out.
Matthews countering and taking the left arm of Bailey. Bailey trying to escape.
It's extremely educated feet.
Yeah, perhaps nobody better with the legs and feet in our industry than Mike Bailey.
Without a doubt.
Taking over, shoulders down. You see Speedball maintaining control, that front chancery, that front facelock. The body has to go where the head goes.
Ben Ullman getting a workout.
Extending and snapping over that arm. Into the Malachi straw cradle, shoulders are down.
Easy for you to say.
Bailey able to shift his weight, but Matthews holding on, and tenacious would be a way I describe both of these. They don't give up any limb that presents itself. They've got a plan for it.
Yeah.
Matthews able to go behind into the ropes. Bailey tried to hold on, unable to do so. Ended up in a pinning predicament. Into the choke. Matthews rolling through. Caught the legs.
Oh my! Oh, that almost ended early. That was
very,
a deep,
very close.
deep 2. The crowd's chanting. That was 3, and I'm not sure I can
Matthews
argue.
trying to go for the backside. Bailey able to reposition the arms into his favor. Matthews able to flip them back around again, jockeying for position. It's all in the positioning of the arms. Both of them caught up in the ropes. They've got to release. Van Omen laying down the law. He's going to have to physically untie them from each other. Oh, man.
Accidentally on purpose.
Nothing scientific about that.
And a waterfall of kicks. Like only Speedball can. He kicked them 45 times. I just counted. 45.
Sit Matthews down to the floor.
Oh!
Massive drop kick sends her into the third row.
Center. Ribs into her chin. Oh my
Man.
God, Boris.
I felt that from over here. That thud of flesh on flesh. That was gross and violent.
Yeah, I'll let you have 2 tonight.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a hell of a... Wow.
Trying to hyperextend the elbow.
Right in the throat with his heel.
I mean, Ben administering that 10 count, but he's being a little bit lenient with it. Nobody wants to see a count out in a match like this.
No. I think he's at 4.
Matthews trying to fight back. Not trying, succeeding.
Right?
Laying in those chops. But Bailey, the arm attacks you. You attack the arm. Tying up that arm with his leg.
Oh, no wasted motion, like you said. There's a plan for every action.
Ben Ullman was at 8, and I think they both realized it and got back in the ring, but Speedball on the advantage. Hanging Matthews to dry over that top rope, feeding the knees.
Look, we talk about that nasty side that's always just bubbling under the surface of Nicole Matthews. Speedball's a straight-up assassin.
Bailey up on top.
Oh.
Double knees right between the shoulder blades. Oh, man.
Let's go, Speedball!
Matthews favoring that shoulder, that left shoulder, perhaps compromised after that. All the way to the knees coming down across it.
I mean, that back shoulder blade, that shoulder joint, I think was the focus of that knee. The way she's grasping at that shoulder, she's in a world of hurt.
I mean, sometimes Bailey's offense can come off as very, very frantic, but it's very, very precise.
Well, right, and proving it right after the arm.
Every spot is picked. Able to grab a hold of now the other arm, that right arm.
Oh, boy.
So he's got a hammerlock with the feet, now trying to hyperextend that elbow. Wow. Matthews. Oh, man, the elbow, that shoulder, everything.
I think he liked it. Yeah, he liked it. He's proud of that one.
That was gnarly. That's a word I'm going to use. And gnarly, not like surfer gnarly, but gnarly like gross. And now Bailey able to take a bit of time. Catches wind, catches breath. His gas tank second to none. Like I mentioned, what he's going to do next week. I think he's got like 150 matches in next week. I'm going to try to watch all of them, but that's because I'm insane. But yeah, that left arm appears to be obviously the target. Hyperextending the shoulder, hyperextending the elbow. Pain etched all over the face of Nicole Matthews. In a big way. I mean, you could never counter out, but you can't take too much more abuse.
Wow. I mean, you just got to revamp your strategy at the point. Well, and here maybe we're seeing it. And you don't have the arms to use. You got to come up with something else.
Able to snapmare out of that predicament. Nothing but buckle for Bailey. And that forearm right on the jaw. Matthews scampering up to that middle rope with that European-style drop kick.
And right back to that shoulder.
And now she can take a minute, maybe try to get some blood flowing back into that arm.
You said it.
She can't take a lot of time, but a little bit.
That's exactly what she's doing. She's wiggling the fingers, shaking her arm around, get some feeling back in there. You feel that numbness, that tingling. It's hard to know what you're grabbing and what you're doing with your hands.
And we talked about the sudden offense of Bailey, but Nicole Matthews operates the exact same way. You saw it there. How quickly she got to that middle rope and snapped off that drop kick. Now maintaining wrist control with a series of clotheslines. Bringing that arm into the Northern Lights, shoulders down. Very close. Very close. She knows she almost had it. And I think now time is the name of the game for Matthews. That left arm compromised. She can't take too much abuse, so she's got to pull out the stops to try to put this away as quickly as possible.
She just called for that brainbuster, Boris. We've seen her finish matches. Oh, couldn't do it with that shoulder. I wondered if she was going to be able to get a guy like Speedball up.
I mean, if that arm was 100%, this match might be over right now, but not the case. Again, snapmare out of that predicament.
I mean, every time she thinks she's got them right where she needs them, Speedball comes up with something like that.
And targeting that shoulder, targeting that elbow. A precise attack to that limb from Speedball Mike Bailey and a vicious axe kick.
All targeted in that same area, that shoulder blades, shoulders.
Nice running shooting star from Bailey.
Again, none of this by accident. We've seen Mike Bailey finish matches with that Ultimo weapon. You get that area softened up, and it's a no-brainer when he hits it.
Standing over his fallen opponent.
Raining down forearm.
Just dropping bombs into the cross arm breaker.
She's got her hands together.
She's trying to lock those fingers.
Yep, she got enough of it.
She got a hold of that arm rolling through.
Trying to get the crossface?
She's trying to get the crossface, but that arm, she just can't extend that arm far enough.
But that shoulder, Boris.
And that extra couple of seconds of trying to get that arm to cooperate. Yep. Bailey got the opportunity to get the lower half to the ropes and break the hold.
Yep.
She may have to rethink her offense and how she likes to go about her business.
Well, we talked about that earlier.
Oh, man.
I got nothing to say.
Turnabout is fair play as far as Nicole Matthews is concerned. Suicide dive on target.
Let's go. This is LPW, Boris. Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Nicole Matthews taking it to the woodshed on LPW Thursday night.
Oh, man, another just vicious boot.
How many of those can she eat?
Bailey hits that triangle moonsault.
My God.
Right on target. Tomorrow's Good Friday, but this is a pretty damn good Thursday as far as I'm concerned.
I love how he just flies over in chaos and lands in his own seat as he's delivering, and he gets a stick of gum from the fans.
Fresh breath is important in this industry.
You could use a piece of gum, Boris.
Matthews using the right arm to try to get vertical and get back in the ring. But Bailey right on his opponent.
Yep.
I'm not sure if she's going to want to try to match kicks with Speedball, but right now she's got to pull out all the stops. And she's holding her own. I mean, those kicks are on target. Perhaps
they're asking for more.
Perhaps Matthews getting the better.
They're asking for more
of Bailey in this exchange.
I think they're asking for one more.
You have to think that again, the leg attacks you, you attack the leg.
Well, a little bit of possum, perhaps.
Inside the ring, caught him coming in.
Oh.
Now, repeated kicks from Matthews to that sternum area. Sweeping the leg out from underneath. And you have to think Artemis Spencer may be concerned about his tag team title plans, watching the abuse his partner's taken.
Yeah.
But Bailey taking his share of abuse as well.
Nobody home. Knees on the apron.
Using that.
Oh, come on, Boris. The rope. This is blatant use of.
I mean, she broke the hold with the 5 seconds. But when you're right, you're right. Using that rope. Perhaps assisting where that arm can't. I mean,
speaking of that arm,
she can't take much more of that. That thing might be slipping out of the socket as we speak.
Just got ripped off.
European dropkick on target, right back on her feet. Matthews showing some great tenacity here. Another running boot or foot.
She's dead. Oh, nope, she just woke up. How many kicks to the head can you take from Speedball, Mike Bailey?
This is Nicole Matthews. She's been around and seen it, done it all. And there's still fight left, and those elbows are proof. Another leaping kick in the ear. Bailey going to follow Matthews up to that top rope.
That might have saved it.
Yeah, that might even the playing field a little bit.
She needed that.
Firing in those elbows. German suplex, dumping Bailey on his head. Caught up.
Caught in the rope.
Yeah, caught up in that rope. Matthews caught up in that rope as well. Bailey's knee.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I mean, and this is...
Now Ben Omen trying to untie Matthews from that top rope as well. Fell right on top into a pinning combination.
I mean, was that an assisted slam by the referee?
I mean, his focus was just to get her freed.
Like, there's been a lot to be said about the bare feet of Mike Bailey in the ring. You have a better feel. You can get yourself around.
Reid buster from Matthews.
Wow.
And that might be it for Bailey. The shoulder up. 2 count only, says Judge Ben Omen. I mean, both competitors giving their all. Bailey's leg compromised. Matthews' arm compromised.
Walking wounded.
Back up to the vertical base. Targeted shot to the arm. Ooh, targeted shot to the jaw.
She might have to beat them with one arm tied behind her back.
In the middle of the ring, exchanging shots.
I mean, she's laying that into their chin while they're putting their effort right back into that shoulder. See? See?
Firing back with repeated kicks.
Like precision, Boris.
Able to duck. Able to avoid that kick.
Oh!
Not able to avoid that one.
But she kicked back again.
We've seen over the years Nicole Matthews take beatings like this before.
How do you keep
fighting?
Either one of these two down.
She knows all the hype that was put into this. She knows all about the East versus West. Maybe taking that a little bit.
Caught the leg.
A little bit too literal, fighting for her coast, if you will. More targeted kicks from Speedball to the arm and to the face.
I just don't think she can take much more of that. Oh boy.
Might be looking for that flamingo driver. And he hit a flamingo driver, shoulders down.
That's it. That's
Matthews escaping at 2.
Boris. What are we watching? How does she keep kicking out?
All you're watching is what we do better than pretty much anybody else on the damn planet. That's what you're watching. Bailey on the middle rope. Perhaps looking to put a period at the end of this match. Shooting star knees, nothing but canvas. Rolling through, wrist control. Bailey able to escape.
Counter after counter.
Again,
armbar,
that cross arm breaker, that Gigi has the arm extended. Matthews wisely rolling into the pressure.
It's one way.
Back and forth with pinning combinations.
Brilliant by Matthews.
Back and forth they go.
Good thing Ben Oman has 2 arms.
As long as Matthews can keep those fingers locked, she avoids, perhaps. Again, nothing.
And again.
For those knees.
You think these two competitors have been in the ring 1,000 times.
And now Matthews not able to lock the fingers, but still the damage being done. Rolling through. And she got her shoulders were down for the 3.
Surprised me on that one. Man, that happened fast.
She couldn't quite get the fingers locked on the crossface. Speedball able to shift his weight, keep those shoulders down for the 3 count. In one of the most violent games of human chess I've ever seen.
No kidding. Wow.
And I'm going to shoot for a second. I've called a lot of matches in 20 years, and I'll put that one against just about any of them. And that's not hyperbole or BS. That's me. That's Mike Norris speaking from the heart.
Wow.
And we're not done yet.
How do I top that?
Let's bring out the damn ladders.
Let's bring. Wow.
And if you didn't get your fill of Nicole Matthews and Speedball Mike Bailey, provided they both wake up in one piece tomorrow, we get more of them tomorrow night.
Huge sign of respect. Huge show of respect. 2 of Canada's best. 2 of the world's best. What a match. What a match.
I just got paid to watch that match. Life's pretty good sometimes.
You're shooting, so am I, man. That
was pretty
This is a dream come true. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
And if you think that was your last opportunity,
Nuh-uh.
Speedball Mike Bailey, Nicole Matthews, they're both here tomorrow. For our 20th straight sold-out event. So if we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you in April when we sell out again.
I'll be here.
I only sold out once, but it started to be my own promotion. Personally speaking, before we get into the next match, a huge thank you, and one more, for Speedball Mike Bailey and Nicole Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
Those are two people, like each and every person in the back, like each and every one of you who have bought tickets 1 time, 20 times, or anywhere in between. They took a chance on me, they took a chance on us, they took a chance on Love Pro Wrestling, and they took a chance on the greatest goddamn city I know on the planet.
We're not in Calgary.
Way better than Calgary.
I got so much love for Mick Foley, but that ain't just here for a cheap pop. This is my favorite goddamn city on the planet, and we promise, and we are going to commit to that promise. That Edmonton, Alberta is getting the best wrestling. It is going to have the best wrestlers. I think it's got the best ring announcer, if you ask me humbly. But we're going to do great stuff for you guys, because you guys take chances again and again and again on coming to Love Pro. Now, as the late great Dewey Cox once said, how are we ever going to top that? How about some ladders? How about hanging a title? How about the longest running feud in Love Pro Wrestling history? Nick, sound good? Dustin, sound good? Mike, Ken, everyone in the goddamn record, sound good? The following contest is your main event! And is a ladder match for the Clandestine Wrestling Society's Championship of Salvation. Your deciding referee for this championship bout.
I want Stu.
Great hair. I'm jealous.
Your deciding referee, Stuart Darby. Making their way to the ring first, your challenger.
This just isn't right.
There's two sides of the same coin. You, the limestone cowboy. So you push that point over. You got me, the technical tactician, the pins in line, the wrestling specialist. We're gonna do this one more time. How many of this thing 20 feet in the air? Marz Even Crowe, Championship of Salvation in the ladder match. Stop until I am champion.
My hate has circled and
Now let's do this goddamn right. Making their way to the ring first, your challenger.
Marz, the specialist, won this opportunity to become the second Clandestine Society Champion of Salvation last month. And you can bet your bottom dollar he will not be looking to waste this opportunity. And Dash, the history between these two, well documented. Many head-to-head matches, Iron Man matches, you name it, these two have done it. But now it's going to go to a whole new level, no pun intended.
These two have fought in rings across this country, whether it's been LPW, whether it's been RCW, whether it's been WPW, whether it was LPW4, whether it was a scramble match in LPW10, whether it's been 7 versus the Clandestine Society, it feels like this war has not stopped. Marz bar for Spencer.
Marz,
you still waiting for your Marz bar?
Yeah, I would go for a Marz bar. Now, Marz, you saw him pacing the ring like a caged Crimson Lion.
Yes.
And make no mistake, that lovable rhinestone cowboy, long gone. Yeah, a new, and some would say, by the gold on his shoulders, improved rhinestone cowboy Stephen Crowe, set to defend that championship of salvation, representing the Clandestine Society.
I mean, you say new and improved. I just say focused. Focused on the right things, and you said it, dripping in gold as a result.
And that's what it's all about, holding aloft that championship of salvation. And we've seen that contraption that's going to hold that title looming like a specter over the ring all night. And right away, that will be the apparatus that hangs the Thursday night prize high above the ring. The only way to win the match, scale the ladder, retrieve the championship. Whoever does that is going to walk out the champion of salvation.
I got goosebumps.
Now somebody score me one of them Marz bars. I could do with some chocolate here. We've seen these two go 30 minutes, beat the living daylights out of each other. Now throw in the hardware you see on that stage, also looming all night long. Not one ladder, not 2 ladders, but 3 ladders of various sizes, shapes, dimensions, and sturdiness, I hope.
Good thing there wasn't one more ladder. You had to hit your limit in counting there.
And that championship.
Marz just focused, his eyes on the prize. Look of confidence on his face.
It's only apropos of the championship of salvation raised up to the heavens. Chocolates raining from the skies. Ring the bell, knucklehead.
Did I get that?
There's the
Who you
bell.
talking to? I wanted a Marz bar.
We are, I don't blame you. We are underway. The main event of our biggest Thursday night prequel show.
Oh, yeah.
And the tone set early by the Rhinestone Cowboy. Perhaps maybe trying to use some of the hot-headedness of Marz, the specialist, against them.
Oh, Marz is the hothead in this one. As Stephen Crowe screams that that's his title.
Marz went for the dropkick wisely. Crowe hanging on to that top rope, nothing but canvas for the specialist. Butterfly and the R's might be going for that backbreaker.
A little too early.
Yeah, they might be emptying the clip early, not paid by the hour.
Must use the tights.
Crowe landing on his feet. Marz able to duck that roundhouse kick. Floating over. Tried to spin out.
I'd say these two competitors know each other fairly well.
Absolutely going for a lot of their traditional offense they like to use. Pump kick from Stephen Crowe. The Crimson Lion hanging on.
Seen that one before, he says.
There's an old saying, familiarity breeds contempt, and these two dislike each other greatly, but they're also very, very familiar. Shoved into the buckle, up and over goes the specialist. Dropkick sends Crowe back into that corner.
I mean, to say that these two have been to war a few times is a pretty gross understatement.
That knee caught him right on the chin, might have hit the off button on the specialist. Crowe creating space, calling a shot, charging in.
Target acquired. And here's some elbows.
Repeated strikes. He likes to stack them up on that middle rope and drive the knees into that rib area.
Just like a somewhat eerie feeling having the referee on the outside and just letting these guys two go to war.
There's only one rule in this match.
Yep.
And that you got to get that title, you got to get that championship. Marz over the top onto the ring apron. Dangerous position for both competitors.
Oh,
man. Marz hit that ring apron hard. He might have hit the floor harder.
You're right on both accounts.
And there's a very eerie calm and silence.
Yes.
Like they're waiting
for
something bad to happen.
Good read. I feel that too. The calm before the storm. My arthritis is acting up.
Stephen Crowe standing on those ringside chairs. We talk about how MRB likes to soak in the heat. Runs in the family.
I would say so. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The apples don't fall far from the tree. Well, here we go. I think we're going to see some steel and fiberglass.
Stephen Crowe realizing, wow, Marz dispatched to the floor. Great time to bring that hardware in the ring and perhaps try to secure that title.
Make quick work. Try to eliminate collateral damage and get into that tag team match tomorrow night.
Marz snuck up onto that stage and grabbed the other end of that ladder. Now we're in a tug-of-war over that ladder on the staging area.
That is not what ladders are designed for.
Driving Marz back into that wall behind that curtain. It's a wall.
Yeah, that's a wall.
You need walls to hold the damn roof up. Stephen Crowe pointing up at that championship hanging from the rafters. Got to get that ladder in the ring. Marz able to close that ladder on the fingers. And that stage is a very precarious place to be. Crowe landing on his feet. Dumping Marz face first onto that ladder.
Grabbing at the wrist.
And you can catch your wrists and your knees, and
you don't know what part's gonna hit first.
Your face, all kinds of stuff in that ladder.
I'm sure Steven's intention was to smash his face, but like when you go to break your fall and you put your wrist down, that's still steel.
That arm looked like it for a second. It was spasming there.
I think it still is. Well, if it wasn't, he just stomped on it.
Got one ladder inside the ring. Crowe perhaps looking to bring a second one in. He's got some sort of nefarious plans, I'm sure. Setting up that ladder in the corner. And again, maybe taking a little bit too much time maneuvering around the hardware.
Well, I think that's the trick to a ladder match, isn't it, Boris? Like, you've really got to pick your spots and understand like the time you're taking.
Crowe using that middle rope to break the grip of the specialist. Interesting take. And again, there's a very, very eerie feeling in this room right now. It's palpable. You can feel it. It's a different feeling from our last match.
Different feeling from most Thursdays, a different feeling from our last match. There's just a tension in the air.
Crowe up on that middle rope. Double back chops. That does not feel good. He might be looking to vertically suplex and superplex him into the ring onto that ladder.
Let's go, Marz! Let's go, Marz!
Marz trying to put the brakes on. He wants no part of that.
Why would you?
Trying to hang on to that turnbuckle. Trying to fight his way out of the grip of Crowe. Oh, headbutt sends Crowe down to the canvas. Barely avoiding that ladder. Marz now up on the top. Paintbrushing the face of the Crimson Lion.
Painting it crimson red.
Stephen Crowe scooping up that ladder.
Stephen Crowe just feeding off the crowd.
Jawing with the fans at ringside. Marz drop kicking that ladder right into the face of Crowe.
That he did.
Stephen Crowe in all sorts of pain.
Like that, a ladder is just so unforgiving.
Yeah, that ladder caught him square in the face.
Unrelenting.
Now Marz looking to set that ladder underneath the gold.
Is it the right time, though?
Climbing up that ladder, fingertips away, but got caught by Crowe. Dragged down to the canvas.
And this is what I mean about picking your spots. It's so important to make sure that you're heading up to the ladder at the opportune time. Like, your consequences of your actions are so exaggerated in a ladder match.
Now Crowe dragged back down to the canvas. Now Marz scaling that ladder a little bit faster. But that ladder not directly under the title. I think it needs to be positioned a little bit better. Big pump kick from the champion.
One time Marz wished he was a slightly taller king.
Stephen Crowe inching closer and closer to that title. Got caught by the ankle. Kicked off. Tried to go for that head scissors. Marz put the brakes on.
What's he going to do with them?
Power bombed on that ladder in the corner.
Right on the back of his head, shoulder blades.
Stephen Crowe's body needing the steel of that ladder. Marz repositioning now. Scaling that ladder. Crowe out on the floor. This might be the best time. This might be the best opportunity he's going to have all match. Back inside the ring quickly. Crowe realizing no time to rest on his laurels. No time to lick his wounds.
Nope.
Had to get back in there immediately. Handful of the crimson mane of Marz bashing his skull into that ladder.
Oh, jeez.
Both competitors scaling opposite sides of that ladder. I don't feel good about any of this.
The warning label on this side of the ladder clearly says these are not steps.
Exchanging rights on the top of that ladder.
Stephen Crowe does not care.
Stephen Crowe bashing the skull of Marz again off that ladder. I don't feel good about any of this.
Oh my God!
Oh,
nice head, Boris.
Sunset.
He's out. He's out.
Powerbomb.
He's out.
Took Marz right down on his head.
Marz is out cold.
Referees checking on Marz.
He hasn't moved, Boris. Did that just happen?
Referees looking for signs of life in Marz the specialist.
He sees none.
He's moving. But is that going to be enough? Crowe taking that ladder down.
I think he might be alive.
Marz up to the knees. I mean, that's a victory in itself.
Is it? That's what he got for his victory.
Marz not dead yet.
Not dead ever.
I mean, that remains to be seen, but damn.
I don't think it's written on his jacket for an accident.
Laying the corpse, the carcass on that ladder, sent on backsplash from the champion.
5 rungs of that ladder just bent.
And you can see
I can literally see 5 rungs of that ladder bent.
And the confidence growing on the face. You can see it in the eyes of the champion of salvation.
Marz might not ever get up again.
As he climbs up to the top.
Oh, no.
Nefarious ideas.
Oh, no.
Nefarious plans. Marz up on his feet.
Where did he come up with that? I mean,
how was that even possible?
Desperation, Boris. You're fighting for your life.
Marz following Crowe up to that middle rope. Oh, come on now.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I know you want to win championships. I know you want to win titles.
But at what expense?
Oh, narrowly avoiding that ladder. My light flashed before my eyes.
I mean, like, they missed the ladder just fractionally, but the problem with that is Stephen Crowe's arm did not miss the ladder. And when you take the brunt of that blow on one part of your body,
perhaps the sickening, violent playing field is a little bit more level after that. Marz trying to set that ladder. Crowe grabbed a hold of it.
Oh, his arm's underneath.
Using all of his weight to get that ladder out of the grip of Marz. I mean, using his brain as well as his brawn.
I mean, he had the entire weight of a 12-foot ladder plus Stephen Crowe on top of it.
Vertical suplex. Marching Stephen Crowe around the squared circle.
Look at the strength. Boris. Oh, my God.
Down to the ladder. How many gross and violence do I get per show?
You might get 2 or 3 more this match.
I mean, that took a round out of Marz as well, but Stephen Crowe's back met the steel.
This might be both these guys' funeral.
And you can see, like you mentioned, the rungs of that ladder bent.
The ladder doesn't quite sit square anymore.
The bodies of these 2 guys. Marz,
Oh, he's got his fingers on it.
Fingertips on the title. Just heaving that ladder over. Marz hit the buckle.
Sandwiched in between the turnbuckle and the ladder. Well, we've had our first set of fingers on the title, which means absolutely nothing.
What's the old saying? Close only counts.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
And as my son says, farts. But that's another story.
Stephen Crowe on his feet, which is a miracle in itself. Marz using that top rope to get back to his feet.
Keeping him up with punches. Elbows. Slaps. Blows. Throw a kick in there, maybe. He just feeds off of this crowd, maybe better than any other competitor, and it's not in a good way.
And you remember when Stephen Crowe won this title against his ride or die team member, what was involved in that matchup?
Tables?
A big ass ladder.
And a table. Oh, this is precarious.
Stephen Crowe, this is vintage Stephen Crowe. He likes to use his knees after he stacks his opponent in the corner.
Marz saw it coming.
Marz had that scouted up on the shoulders, climbing off the shoulders of Marz onto that ladder.
I think Marz was looking to give him a boost there.
Trying to scamper his way up to grab that title. Marz tenaciously trying to drag him back down to earth.
I mean, he could just reach up and grab that title, but
the title Meteorite into that ladder.
Why grab your title when you can put the Meteora into Marz's chest?
Marz, the specialist, tasting the steel of that ladder once again.
And you can see him shaking the cobwebs out, or maybe trying to get that ringing out of his ears. I don't know what it is, but I wouldn't want to feel it, whatever it is.
Crowe getting rid of that one ladder, repositioning to perhaps make another run at securing what is currently his championship. Or perhaps
he doesn't need 2 ladders. He just needs one. The title's dangling right above this ladder, right here.
But you know the history between these two guys. He doesn't want to just win the title. He wants to put Marz out of commission while he does it.
Retain his title and finish this saga off. Knee to the back, boot to the ear. 1 ladders, 2 ladders.
Crowe rearranging the furniture, creating a heinous bridge of sorts between that bottom rope and that ladder with another ladder.
Let's see this kind of furniture staging on HGTV.
It's like a Rona Plus death match. Stephen Crowe again joined with the fans at ringside.
Oh, Rona Plus.
I'm a big fan. Come on. Butterfly in the arms of the specialist.
Having a good time.
Perhaps trying to drive his face into that ladder. Marz not having a good time. The light fading from the eyes of the specialist.
I made a salty substance come out of my seeing devices.
Crowe now standing on that makeshift ladder bridge.
What is
attempting to butterfly?
What are we watching?
To double underhook the arms of Marz, the specialist. Marz trying to keep that center of gravity low. Doesn't want to go for the ride.
This is not going to end up good for either.
He tried. Oh man. He tried the fireman's carry, but he couldn't hold him up.
You could hear the smack of his head on that aluminum.
Crowe just swept the legs out from underneath. I mean, there is movement in Marz. The specialist not dead yet, not dead ever. But Crowe doing his best to make it happen.
Out of desperation, gets a piece of that top rope.
I was just going to say a desperate leap to knock Crowe off that top rope. And here's that fireman's carry he was looking for earlier.
How is Marz on his feet again?
But again, Crowe able to slide out the back door, able to avoid whatever he had planned. Caught that arm coming in. Uranagi, that lower back off that ladder.
Who's a Nagi?
I don't know who's a Nagi, but Stephen Crowe might be a cripple. Marz looking to go up top. He's all here, but he's not all there.
Oh,
Springboard moonsault onto the ladder.
A crippling moonsault. Crippling moonsault. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
The lengths that these two men will go.
There's bodies piling up like a morgue in here.
For the championship of salvation, it's about the title, it's about bragging rights, it's about putting an end to this rivalry that spanned months of time,
years,
provinces of territory.
I feel like this has never ended. Just the ongoing war that never ends. I mean, it might end tonight.
It's about who's the better man, who's the tougher man, who's the crazier man.
I mean, they both got to be crazy to step into this ring.
I mean, Marz just took a look at that title, and you could see his heart break, realizing how far away from it he was. Every step's got to be agony on that ladder. Every inch he climbs.
I mean, how is he even on his feet, let alone climbing a ladder?
Able to shrug Crowe off. Scaling up that ladder, but just can't escape the grasp of Stephen Crowe. And now,
well,
I mean, this is a smart move if he can choke him out.
Simple. Simple as keep it simple, stupid.
All of his weight on the back of the Crimson Lion. Marz down to a knee.
You don't need a ladder. You can just put somebody to sleep. You can't climb a ladder when you're asleep, Boris.
But Marz, the specialist, is not dead yet. He's going to climb that ladder or attempt to with all the weight of Crowe literally on his back.
You cannot climb a ladder asleep, but you can with Stephen Crowe on your back if you're Marz the specialist.
And now Crowe literally trying to climb over the body.
Marz becoming the ladder.
Of Marz the specialist to get at that title.
I mean, this is why we call him the specialist. He's even a ladder.
I don't want to play anymore. Poison Rana from the ladder.
What is going on? Neither one of these two are going to get up ever again.
I think it's safe to say neither one of these two guys gives a damn about their match tomorrow night.
Well, they might not make it tomorrow night.
And I think that basically put the reset button on this whole thing, and we're starting from scratch.
And how is that even possible? You could have two corpses battling pretty soon.
And believe it or not, Crowe trying to position that ladder. I mean, third, fourth, fifth wind.
I'm speechless. I'm sorry. He said it. Not dead ever.
Stephen Crowe.
How does he keep getting back up?
Stephen Crowe up for the challenge.
When has he ever not been?
I mean, every single ounce of what they've got left, they're putting into those strikes.
I think Stephen just spit out a tooth.
Exchanging rights, fists, elbows.
We came to a ladder match and a hockey fight broke out.
Oh, hard, stiff kick, hard, stiff forearm. Series of kicks from Marz, getting the better of Crowe.
He can't get up.
Waist control.
That's it.
German suplex heaved him on halfway across the ring.
And then landed on the ladder. He bounced onto a ladder. Got his neck broken in a German suplex and landed on a ladder.
Stephen Crowe now down on the floor.
Oh boy.
Suicide dive into the second row.
Wow. Third row. Fourth row. Minimum 4 rows.
And now the Crimson Line
focused,
locking his eyes on that championship.
Yeah, right, he did. Getting some feeling back.
Could see the gold reflecting in his eyes as he gazed up at that title.
You're gonna go. You gotta go now. I can't see from my vantage point, Boris, but I'm pretty sure Stephen Crowe is still in the third row.
Moving that ladder underneath.
This thing's academic, isn't it?
Marz ascending step by step,
Stephen
rung
Crowe's
by rung.
Still out. Oh my God, he's bringing a chair into the ring, Boris. He's got his hand on the title, but he's got his hand on the chair.
Caught him right in the lower back with that steel chair. I mean, why the hell not?
Sure.
Man. The sound of the steel meeting the flesh of Marz the Specialist echoing off the walls here in South Edmonton.
Not again. He can't take anymore.
Man.
He can't take anymore, Boris.
Wearing him out with
Look at
that steel chair. But look at Marz.
He's warped that chair around his body. Look at the curves.
But
in that chair.
Marz is not dead yet.
Just stay down, Marz. You got a match tomorrow. You got a match for the rest of your life, Marz. You got a match in April. You got a match in... Come on, man. For the sake of self-preservation.
Marz has taken every bit of punishment that Crowe has dished out, and he continues to get up. He continues to struggle to get back to his feet, to keep fighting. You can see blood now flowing from the back of Marz.
Steven's eyes swelling up. Marz's back is bleeding. We've got warped steel in ladders, warped steel in chairs. What the hell is next? Marz can't keep his eyes open, Boris.
I mean, look at the way holding up the corpse of Marz by the hair like a trophy fish.
He's the Walking Dead.
Man, clubbed in the back of the neck.
Right down to the chair. That's it. He's out.
And look at the sadistic...
Just go climb the ladder.
The sadistic look of accomplishment on the face of Stephen Crowe.
Just go climb the ladder.
But look at Marz. There's movement.
How is he moving?
If he's still alive, he's still gonna fight.
The muscle. It's just twitching and...
Now Crowe grabbing another ladder.
He's not even trying to win this thing. Like, he's just gonna make sure he finishes Marz the Specialist.
What the hell is he thinking? That ladder propped up on its side. Marz trying to use it to get back to his feet. Blood dripping out of an open wound in his back.
Oh no. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
He might be looking for that backbreaker, that double underhook backbreaker, where instead of his knee, he's going to use the ladder.
No.
Oh, God.
He hit it.
Damn.
Boris, he got it. I mean, take your time now.
Marz writhing in pain on the canvas. Remember how much fun we were having in our last match?
The crowd was...
I'm not having fun anymore.
The crowd is literally chanting, "Please don't die." And now Marz won't die, which are dead straight facts. All puns intended.
Handful of hair heaving Marz out of the ring onto that stage.
Well, that's it.
Collapsing in a pool of flesh and blood.
That's what he needed. I mean, look, he did everything he could to finish Marz off.
And Stephen Crowe, his reign as the championship, or as the champion of salvation, set to continue here at our 12th installment of Prequel.
He fought, Boris.
But look at Marz. He's getting to his feet.
What?
Grabbing a hold of that ladder. Using some physics to push that ladder over into the back of Crowe.
Well, that science was fun.
Sandwiching Crowe. I think that top of that ladder hit him right in the back of the head.
Twice.
Just sandwiching him
3 times
between those 2 ladders.
Thrice?
I think he might be looking to set that one up beside. I mean, they're intertwined. The ladders intertwined like the careers of Crowe and Marz the Specialist now climbing.
It's like a pretzel of ladder. What is this, a race?
I mean, evenly matched. I mean, look, they're literally same size ladders, same rung.
I mean, if this is how this war was going to end.
I mean, they're equally paced, climbing those ladders. Crowe just hammering down. But Marz still has his legs underneath him.
There it is.
Crowe's got his fingertips on that title. Oh, just heaved him up onto the shoulders.
Look at the strength. This is why we call him the specialist.
Into the cutter.
What the hell,
from the
Boris?
ladder.
Holy shit. How does he keep getting up, Boris? How does he keep getting up?
I mean, Marz hit that TKO from the ladder. I don't know if Stephen Crowe knows what city he's in right now.
He's still on his back.
Marz climbing that ladder. It might be now or never. I mean,
It's in an arm's reach.
Crowe's trying to get over.
It's in an arm's reach. He's got it. Boris!
All Stephen Crowe could do was
It's over!
stare up to the heavens and watch Marz the Specialist secure his championship, which is his championship no more.
Marz the Specialist is the new champion of salvation.
Marz the Specialist, your new champion of salvation.
How? What did we just watch? What? Just
Holding aloft the gold. What a match. What a night. And Stephen Crowe, you can see Stephen Crowe literally crawling back behind the curtain as Marz the Specialist finally gets his moment.
Let's give it to him. Let's let him have it. As he just collapsed with the title bars. He literally has nothing left. The gas tank is so empty, he could not even get himself down from the ladder.
I mean, I think that we've said everything we can say. Marz the Specialist, your new champion of salvation.
What a match.
Thank you, everybody, for checking out prequel number 12 dash.
24 hours to go until 2024 hours to go. I'll see you back here then. But until then, we got to go home and we got to get out of here.
For everybody involved in Clandestine Wrestling Society, everybody involved in Love Pro Wrestling, for my partner Dash, this has been prequel number 12. Good night, everybody.